y'all. So I know I'm a little late to the party on this one, but better late than never. We're gonna react to this video real quick. Man, rest in peace, Lil Poppa, man.
Man, what's up, everybody? Welcome back to another episode of EOS. It's 1090 Jake, and I'm rocking with y'all rocking with me. And for this video, we're going to be speaking on the tragic death of Jacksonville rapper Lil Poppa and how it actually happened. Now, you don't have to crash to get cash. There's an app called Free Cash in which all you have to do is play video games on your phone and they will pay you. The app is fully transparent. You're going to see what you're going to make. You're going to pull out what you made. And now if you sign up with my QR code, you'll get a $5 bonus. I'm rocking with y'all and y'all rocking with me. I don't want to see y'all end up in one of my videos. So go ahead and hit that link in the description and get that free cash.
Our top story tonight. Thank you for staying up with us. I'm Anthony Austin.
I'm Heather Crawford. Lil Poppa, born Janarius Wheeler, has died at the age of 25. The medical examiner's office in Fulton County, Georgia, confirming his death to us. The Jacksonville native built a loyal fan base. Christina Burgess has been speaking with those who grew up with him. And Christina, they tell you that his legacy will...
See, I didn't really know Lil Poppa like that too much. Like, I only knew a couple of his songs. Like, I found him a couple years ago when he, like 4 or 5 years ago when he dropped To The Point. You know I rolled joints, get to the point. Like, I know a couple of his songs, but I wasn't like a huge Lil Poppa fan or nothing. But I mean, RIP for real. I knew kind of like some of the stuff that he was involved in, but we're about to find out. But RIP for real, man. He definitely was a talent. Gone too soon. Gone too soon for sure.
to live on.
Heather and Anthony, Lil Poppa was more than just a rapper. He was a hometown dream turned reality. At just 25 years old, he built a powerful voice for himself in the music industry. Now, as friends, family, and fans try to process his sudden loss, those who grew up beside him say that he was bigger than just music.
He was just a great guy. Outside of the music and the artistry, man, he was a good human. And I'll never forget him.
Jacksonville native and music producer Scotty OTH says he grew up with rapper Lil Poppa, and the two shared big dreams.
I was making beats, and he was making music. In 2019, 18, we ended up making, our first track together. Outside is deeper than music. That was family to me. We called each other cousins.
Scotty says his grind was unmatched.
Very hard worker. I ain't never seen nobody outwork Poppa. I was usually the last man standing in the studio. Forever Young was Poppa's favorite song that we did together.
In 2022, Lil Poppa signed with Yo Gotti's Collective Music Group, a defining moment in his career. He released...
I didn't know he was signed to Yo Gotti for real. Damn. Rest in peace, Young Dolph. Fuck Yo Gotti, but rest in peace, Lil Poppa. Yo Gotti could suck a fucking dick, but rest in peace, Lil Poppa, man. Rest in peace, Young Dolph, man. Rest in peace to the Flipper, the realest one out there ever to do it, for real.
Several fan favorites, including Love and War, Mind Over Matter, and Happy Tears.
You gotta listen to Love and War, Mind Over Matter, Happy Tears. Like, just those 3 titles alone kind of tells you that somebody isn't in the happiest state of mind, if that makes sense.
Along with projects like Almost Normal Again. Just this past
Almost Normal Again.
Last Friday, he released a new single titled Out of Town Bay. Since the news of his passing broke, Lil Poppa has been trending on X. He had nearly 1 million followers on Instagram and more than 600,000 listeners on Spotify.
I feel empty, but I love him. I love him to death. Always will. And I'm just trying to compartmentalize everything.
Now, TMZ would come out with an exclusive update after the news originally broke that he passed away, and this would state Lil Poppa shot himself after crashing a car.
See, that's what I seen. So I don't know if that's true or not. I don't know nothing else about it yet. So we're about to find out. Did he shoot himself? I don't know.
Now, it would state we are learning more about the circumstances surrounding the death of rapper Lil Poppa, and it's pretty shocking. TMZ broke the news. The rapper, real name Janorius Michael Wheeler, was pronounced dead yesterday in Georgia at the young age of 25.
Oh shit, he's
Hateville
the
Chief
same
of
age as
Police
me.
Bruce Headley tells TMZ,
Damn.
Lil Poppa was in a single car accident on Interstate 85 south of Hateville, which is when he called his manager asking what he should do. The car was still drivable. So he got into a single car accident, meaning he crashed into something. He didn't hit anybody. No one else was involved. He hit something. He can still drive. And he calls the manager asking what he could do. The manager told him they'd meet up in a nearby parking lot at the Hilton Hotel, and Headley tells us when they met up, Lil Poppa stayed inside his car as she spoke to his manager through the rolled down window. I think that's supposed to be a he. We're told it's unclear what they discussed, but at some point the rapper pulled a handgun, put it to his head, and pulled the trigger, shooting himself dead. Headley tells us an off-duty officer who was working at the hotel called 911. Lil Poppa was rushed to Grady Hospital where he was pronounced dead. No suicide note left.
Why?
So essentially, Lil Poppa has apparently, for anyone that's in tune with his music, a ton of lyrics in which you can get the understanding that his mental health isn't the greatest.
Okay.
There's been posts, there's been lyrics, there's been things that he's also even been involved with, which is gonna take a darker turn into the story of who he is.
Which I know.
Now jumping over to Reddit, there will be a throwback
like
photo of Lil Poppa and none other than Julio Fulio. And this clearly hasn't been updated yet because he doesn't have a dove next to him. But the information from this right here, if you don't know what this means, Fulio was a part of 6 Block, a gang in Jacksonville based around 6 Block, right? Those apartments that he was from. Lil Poppa was from 1200. It just so happens that when Fulio was killed, the detectives put it together. The 2 gangs responsible for that killing was ATK and 1200. Now, there was a situation years ago where Fulio and Lil Poppa got in a fight in the mall in 2018. And I mean, Fulio would break it down during a Say Cheese interview. Shout out to my boy Trap Lil Ross. He also showed this on his channel.
Another shocking thing you mentioned in the record was Lil Poppa.
Julio, man.
Another Jacksonville artist who releases quality music.
Yeah.
He seems to stay to himself. He's not all over the blogs and doing all this. And you mentioned him.
Man, rest in peace, Fulio, man. That boy was a demon, for real. I mean, he knew what came with what he was doing, though. That boy was out here fucking playing with death. Boy was fucking out here playing with life, for real. He knew what came with it, but rest in peace to him, man.
What's the history with you and him? How does that correlate?
Shit, we got songs too. We got songs out on YouTube and shit. But shit, we just got in the we fought. I beat his ass type shit. I had beat his ass and shit in the mall. Shit, me and my little cousin Coach had beat his ass in the mall and shit. And that just was that. That shit on, you know what I'm saying? That just was that.
Funny though.
How do you go from making songs with somebody to fighting? Like, what is that energy? How does that energy even come about? Like, what happened?
This what it be, Sean. When I make a song, I say people's name right. I'm direct with it. Y'all don't hear the 1,000 sneak. This is a nigga say to me, antagonize me and shit. You get what I'm saying? So when I see you, I'ma address it type shit. Y'all probably ain't hear the million sneak this because y'all don't know what's going on in Jacksonville, but we heard the shit. So when we see you, what it be about, you know what I'm saying? Nah, nigga on your ass. Nah, nigga beating your ass. Nah, that's what it is. You know what I'm saying?
Now, Reddit would do what Reddit does and post some of the lyrics Fulio made after the situation, saying, Poppa, you a bitch, we beat your ass, made you a victim, caught a rap at the mall, beat him real quick. But like I said, things would take a very dark turn the more you look into this. 7 months ago, this would be posted stating, do people know Lil Poppa also paid for Fulio, alleging that he was also behind the hit. And somebody would say, I don't listen to bruh. All I seen was he got a song on his new album called 4 a.m. and
Okay, so they said Young and Ace put up money on Fulio too, but so did Lil Poppa put up money on Fulio too? Who knows?
Tampa. I'm like, here we go. And he'd follow up with saying, I ain't never known Poppa to diss, but like I said, I don't listen to him. And this dude would say he always sneak disses in his songs. You just gotta catch it. Poppa be dissing. He just don't say names. So similar to what Fulio said, y'all don't catch the sneak disses because you're not from around here. You're not gonna pick up on it. But when I diss people, I name them. So he was basically saying Lil Poppa's a sneak disser. Lil Poppa just so happens to be from 1200, the same gang that ended up killing Fulio. And then he dropped a song titled 4 a.m. in Tampa. Obviously, Fulio was killed at like 4 or 5 in the morning in Tampa. Now, Young and Ace would speak out and show love to Lil Poppa, and I mean, this would just make the whole Fulio allegation seem even worse. And if you think it's all just a bunch of BS, Lil Poppa's name...
If anybody doesn't know anything about the Fulio situation, man, just go look up the songs that Young and Ace made after Fulio died. They were wild, and then go look up the songs that Fulio made when he was still alive after Young and Ace's brothers died. They was going crazy out here. And Young and Ace has been going crazy with the music videos and the dissing on Fulio since fucking Fulio died, bro. And now Lil Poppa's gone too, and Young and Ace is posting him. So just like he said, it makes the allegations look worse.
Was brought up during the Fulio trial of Alicia Andrews.
Yes, ma'am.
And you're talking about how the people in 1200 dish they side, correct? And then you're also talking about Poppa, that's Lil Poppa, right?
Yes.
And who's Lil Poppa?
He's a rapper.
And you know that he also has a gang affiliation, is that correct?
Man. Rest in peace.
I mean, he doesn't claim it, so I don't know.
You know your boyfriend Isaiah Chance is in a gang, isn't that true?
I don't know that.
But getting back to the mental health aspect of things, somebody would write, when Lil Poppa died, I'm gonna be so sad. And it was a girl named LaDeja Destiny. And apparently Poppa would reply back to it saying, don't be, cause I won't. And you can see a lot of people, you know, reacting how they react, whether they're taking it serious or not. But this kid was obviously going through shit. And he vented in his music. He vented through his creativity.
I mean, that shit happens though. When you go through shit in life or go through shit and lose people or involved with shit or been an addict or all of the above, losing people and being in the streets and then losing friends or losing family members, like, and then fucking being on drugs too, like, that shit's gonna get to you eventually. Has to.
Whether or not he had something to do with Fulio's death or whether he was just,
to me over the years,
you know, 4 a.m. in Tampa dissing him because dude got on his ass in the mall and they had a back and forth history.
I'm glad
it is
he's
what it
sober
is.
now.
If he was behind that hit though, if he put some money on that hit,
that shit nowadays,
and that's actually something that really took place and he just never got caught for it, that could have been eating him up inside. Or it just could have been life in itself. He's from Jacksonville. Not everybody is meant to be a drill rapper. Not everybody is meant to be killing. But if you're from out there and you know the people in the streets, you got a lot of people that are dying around you and it takes its toll on you. And this seems like somebody who was screaming for help and nobody could get to him. I'm not going to say people didn't pick up on it because they definitely did. And I'm not going to say people didn't reach out because I don't know. But unfortunately, whatever help was offered, he didn't accept it. And as far as him killing himself, honestly, it could have just been that car accident was the last straw. It just pushed him over the edge. He had so much shit bottled up inside that's what did it for him. And he made that decision. I can't tell you why it happened. I can't give an explanation. The only thing I can do is take this situation and hope that if any of you in the comments, watching this video, etc., are feeling any way like this, to please reach out to somebody for help.
Facts. Facts.
It doesn't matter if you're in the streets, you're not in the streets. If you need help.
Facts. Listen to what he's saying. He's telling the truth right here, man. Reach out. Go get some help. You ain't got to reach out to somebody professional, but reach out to somebody. You got to talk to somebody, bro. You got to, if you're really going through it, you know what I mean? Like, you got to reach out and talk to somebody.
You need to ask. We don't need people going out at 25.
That's how old I am.
Because they could have reached out and they chose not to. It's just, it's a sad situation. Sadly, we'll see it time and time again, and hopefully we can create a safe space.
I'm not really like a depressed type of person, but like after my wreck and shit and a few other times in my life, I've been right there where Lil Poppa was, like ready for this shit to just be over, especially after my wreck and shit, getting put in the wheelchair and stuff, and just other shit that I've been through in life. Like a few times in my life, I was right there where Lil Poppa was, bro. But now, especially now that I'm off drugs and everything, man, like completely 4 years off of all pain medicine and opiates and shit, it's way easier not to get like that. Like I haven't been like that in years now, but like it can happen quick, especially if you're doing drugs and dealing with shit at the same time. Like definitely reach out.
In which people can feel like they can talk to other people to prevent these type of things from happening. But hey, rest in peace. It's 1090 Jake. I'm rocking with y'all. Y'all rocking with me. Till next time.
Man, I hope everybody has a blessed day. Later, y'all.